All right, welcome back. So I went ahead and got the material ready for low density structures because we're going to need a lot of those. A satellite requires 100 low density structures. Honestly, we may want to do, while we have the material over here, we may want to also do solar panels. I think accumulators, how much do we need of those? 100 accumulators. That's quite a bit as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start making a Factorissimo. 1,000, excellent. Be enough to make one. So taking a look around, I don't really want to keep fighting bugs this episode because it's getting to a point where, yeah, we get it. You fight bugs, and I honestly, that's not really that interesting. Okay, so um, middle two lanes. There's our blues. Okay, let's grab our Factorissimo. And we'll put it right there. We'll go ahead, enter it there. I kind of wish the arrows would show up. I don't know how you turn those on. Okay. I'm actually going to look up a low density structure sort of blueprint here just because um low density structure Factorio blueprint. Because I don't know what the sort of best practice for this is. Um quite the expansive one here. Hopefully we actually have enough material for this. So we'll let the bots sort of do their job. Let's see here. So it looks like the low density structure will be put on the outside. Looks like the steel is going through or going up the middle, which that works. And it's like we can go ahead and remove these because we're not going to need them. So again, I'm kind of leaning towards making stuff like the solar panels over here in this Factorissimo, actually. Just to kind of keep this simple. Oh, we're actually out of green. Okay, so maybe we should do a little balancer over here. Just so this thing is properly getting saturated. Okay. We have no battery. We need the boilers. What was I looking for? Right. More of these. 100 is good. All right. So this should hopefully saturate things after, you know, all these things are placed down. And that will create low density structures, which we will then send out this way. Now we need to look up solar panels. That's not solar panel accumulator production. So there's a green into uh solar panel one, although I think if we just split off some green, we might be fine doing that. I'm not quite sure how that would react to that splitter there. So we're just gonna do this. Okay, so grab the green here. Now we need, what do we need for solar panels exactly? Green, copper, and steel. Steel can just get split off. Easy. Copper is going to be the hard part because we only have so much copper. What do we need? We need a lot of circuits. So this particular production is just calling for 4, although I don't know if there's an ideal amount or not. 3, 4, 5. This takes 10 versus the low density structures, which take 20. Let's see, and the satellite takes, jeez, 99 minutes. Or no, that's total time. It actually only takes 5 seconds. Um, we do need 100. Rocket fuel. Trying to kind of decide how I want this set up. Because I'm kind of leaning towards pushing it back over here. Oh. Just so there's a little more space to work with. Three, 4, 5. Oh, we're actually out of blues. Okay. Interesting. I will go with 6, just to keep kind of even. Okay, let's grab some more blue inserters. Hate not having any power because the belts completely destroy me. $500, that should be more than enough for a while. And dump some of this stuff. Hopefully that helps a little. All right, we got some blues. Let's go ahead and set this up. And we need, what do we need? We need solar panels. All right, so the other thing we need to do, one is we need to actually put them somewhere. Two, we need to kind of decide, are we going to try and do accumulators here? And if so, how are we going to actually make them? Batteries, actual batteries. Require sulfuric acid, copper, and iron plates. We do have battery production somewhere, but we'd have to belt it all the way up here, which would be a bit of a chore. Although, we'd have to send sulfuric acid up here. Well, actually, I think we do have sulfuric acid up in this area. Do we just... Actually, it might be easier to just belt the stuff. Yeah, actually, it is easier to just do it all in-house, surprisingly. Let's send this north. And we need to send the sulfuric acid this way as well. Excellent. So let's go ahead, do this. All right, so we need batteries. How long does it take to make a battery? 4 seconds. Accumulators require iron plates, which we have, and it requires 10 seconds with 5 batteries. So it takes 20 seconds. So we need at least a 2-to-1 ratio on accumulators. So let's... So basically anything that we do need to... We'll need some chemical plants before we can do any of this. So factory circuit. Oh. It's like, what is this? What is this thing that I could potentially build? So we'll just craft 3 by hand. Should be fine. It should be sufficient for now. Alright, so this is producing low density structures. It is producing these as well. All right. Okay, so got 3 of these. Hypothetically, what we could do is just do... I think this is probably the easiest way to do it. Might need to bring this bring this stuff in, the sulfuric acid in from the side rather than... There we go. Rather than from the front. Okay. Can probably get away with just doing that. Alright, so this is battery, and right, we need copper plating. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Oh, don't do that. That would be very bad. I was trying to think of what the word in Spanish was, but I couldn't think of it offhand. And I didn't feel like making a complete fool of myself. Only a partial fool. Okay. There's batteries. And what do we need for accumulators? Iron plates. Right. Well, suppose what we can do is just filter left for iron plates. It's the simplest solution. And then just put the batteries on the same line. Okay, so we need accumulators, we need batteries, and iron plates. And this should just be made in any standard one of these. 4, 5. Okay, so I think 6 is like the amount that we can do. But just to keep it kind of consistent. Well, you know what? No, we should probably do 6. Assuming my math was correct, which it probably isn't. Um, that's what we need to do. So accumulators. Copy and paste those over. And then we can just put them all on the same line. I think that will work properly, hopefully. Assuming everything, stays saturated, which it may not. All right, so this handles our accumulators and solar panels, which we can now belt over. Radars, what exactly does it take to make a radar? We have so many already, and I don't think we're going to be launching enough rockets to really justify making whole like production areas for that. All right. So, is there anything else specifically that we need? The speed modules for sure is something that we need. I remember. Well, rocket control units. That's what we need them for. Which I thought we needed in some capacity. We might need like actual rockets to launch the satellite. That could definitely be a possibility. I need to like actually look this up in between episodes or something. Destroyer. Destroyer worlds. Uh okay. Discharge defense. Just trying to look and see like what techs are currently available or will be available. And there are turrets. Not really something we care too much about. Atomic bomb is obviously the end of that particular tree. Full liquefaction. might be helpful. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and put a cut in here. I think this is a fairly productive episode. Got a lot accomplished with this one Factorissimo here. So I'm fairly happy with that. So I will probably, in between episodes, get this stuff routed over to our launch site. And yeah, so we still need a few things before we can officially start building satellites. Rocket fuel is the big one. That's going to require a little bit of time down in the south. We'll have to figure out how we're going to transport it up here. I'm guessing by train, we're just going to transport the rocket fuel. We'll make it down there and then transport it up here just to, make it a little easier. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with where we're at. We're definitely nearing the end here. So thank you for uh joining me on this particular episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching.